Hello everyone and welcome to Gator TV. I'm assuming you're watching because you're a supporter of live music and you've heard a little about this website called the Gigigator and want to know more. The Gigigator is a gig aggregator, which quite simply means that it pulls the published live music events from the Facebook pages of bands and venues and assembles them in one easy-to-use, mobile device-friendly web page, helping live music fans like us to find and attend a local event. Whether you're a fan of live music, a solo musician, a band, or a manager of an establishment that offers live music, Gigigator is a completely free web application to use. To use the Gigigator, simply point your web browser to www.gigigator.com, Gigigator.com. It's a completely responsive application, meaning that it looks as good on a cell phone as it does on a desktop. You're looking at the desktop application, but let's sort of simulate what things look like on a cell phone. The application launches into today's event page where we can see all of the live music gigs for today organized by distance away from our hometown. By default, Gigigator will sort by distance away from our current location. But if we select Sort By, we get a drop-down that allows us to sort alphabetically by city name. So if I select that, you can see we get Anacortes, Arlington, Auburn, Bothell, etc., etc. I can also filter by today, so I can see today's events. I can see tomorrow's events, or I can take a peek ahead and look and see what's coming up this weekend. So Gigigator starts out with a list of the local events, but if I come up here to this drop-down list, I can select to see bands, which will show me all of the local bands in the area, sorted alphabetically. I can also choose this sort by here, and I can select to see them by genre. So I can see here blues and country, etc. There's also an Add Band button here, which I can use to add my own band to Gigigator. I'll come back to that in a moment and show you how to do that. Let's go back to this drop-down list and we'll select venues, and this will take us to all of the local venues in our area, all the establishments that offer live music. So you can see they're sorted alphabetically. We can also come to the sort by, and we can organize them alphabetically by city. We also have an add venue, and I'm going to come back to that as well in a moment and show you how to add your own venue to Gigigator. You can use the Gigigator in a completely anonymous fashion, meaning that I don't require anyone to log into the application as its purpose is to promote live music and I don't want to dissuade anyone from using it. To use some of the more advanced features of Gigigator, though, does require you to log in with your Facebook account. By default, Gigigator will organize events using downtown Seattle as a reference point. If you want to get a more customized experience and have Gigigator show you events relative to your location, then you'll have to tell Gigigator where you are by associating your Facebook account. I presently don't support other identity providers like Google Plus or OpenID, but I'll look at adding others if there's high demand. But for now, it's just Facebook. Another key feature that I require you to log in for is adding your band or your venue to Gigigator. So as you can see, our distances are all being given here in miles out of downtown Seattle. So let's try logging in. We'll select Login. And we'll be prompted to log in with our Facebook. So we're going to click that button. And then we're going to come over and we're going to log in using our Facebook account. And the first time that we log in, we're going to be asked to associate our account. So I'm going to put in an email address here. paul.maynor@soundex.com. And then I'm allowed to, now this will default out of your Facebook profile, whatever your hometown is. But I'm going to say that I am, let's just say that I am in Olympia. And I'll go ahead and register. Okay, so now that my Facebook account has been associated with Gigigator, and I've told Gigigator that I'm in Olympia, you can see now we get distances away from Olympia. So now that we have done that logging in and we have our account associated, we can also do some of the other features like adding bands and adding venues. If you're in a band or you're a solo musician, or you manage a band and want the public events that you publish on your band or musician's page to be picked up and promoted by Gigigator, all you have to do is tell Gigigator about your band. And the way that you do this is to navigate to the Bands tab in Gigigator, and then select the Add My Band button. And that'll take you, if you're not already logged in, it'll take you to the login with Facebook. We'll go ahead and do that. And then after doing that, you'll be prompted to give the Facebook page URL for your band or your musician's page in Facebook. And so we're going to navigate over here to my most favorite Rush tribute band, the Body Electric. And we're going to take the URL then from their Facebook page. We'll just copy that. And we'll paste it here into the Facebook page URL. And we'll click Add My Band. That's all there is to it. So information for your band, the Body Electric, a tribute to Rush, has been saved. You don't need to worry if your band has already been listed. All that's going to happen is it's going to just simply refresh the information for your band, so you can add your band as many times as you want. From this point forward now, inside of Facebook, whenever you publish events on your band page, those events are going to automatically show up here in Gigigator on the Events tab for the date that that event takes place. There's a very similar experience for owners of venues like bars and theaters to have their events picked up and promoted by Gigigator. If you want to include your venue's events in Gigigator, you simply need to tell Gigigator the URL of your Facebook page. And the way that you do that is by navigating to the Venues tab and then selecting the Add My Venue button. And then you'll be taken here to this page that wants your Facebook page URL. So I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to navigate over to one of my favorite places, the Soundcheck Bar and Grill. And I'm going to copy the URL to their Facebook page, and I'm going to come back here to the Gigigator tab, and I'm going to paste that URL here into the text box and click on the Add My Venue button. So that's all there is to it. Information for your venue, Soundcheck Bar and Grill, has been saved. Now you can do this as many times as you like. It won't duplicate your entry. It will just simply update the information based on the current information in Facebook. So now whenever Soundcheck Bar and Grill now publishes an event on their Facebook page over here, just to show you and to hook this all up, let's go to their events. So whenever a new event shows up here, it will automatically show up in Gigigator on the appropriate date. While I've been doing these demos, you may have been noticing that in the upper right-hand corner, there's this Gigigator Picks, an area where I'm promoting local bands like Platinum Spandex and venues like the Soundcheck. And if we are on a cell phone, you'll notice that that area appears down here in a fixed area at the bottom of the screen. And you might be thinking to yourself, hey, I wonder how I could be a Gator Pick. Well, I'm glad you asked. Because it turns out that I've just added this new feature where every event has a promote link. So if I wanted to, for example, promote the Spasmatics at the Soundcheck, I could click this promote link and I would be taken to this tab which says I want to promote this event, and I'm asked for a promotion code. Now I'm going to give you a 1-week promo code in exchange for you posting a link to the Gigigator on your band or your venue's Facebook page. And in exchange for that, I give you this code. And that code is good for up to 3 events for 2 days per event being able to promote. So your promotion of the event, Spasmatics at the Soundcheck, has started and will run through July 3rd. And you can see now that in addition to the Soundcheck, we also have the Spasmatics event being promoted there as well. So I hope that everyone out there finds this a very useful feature for live music to be able to promote and to get people out to come to venues. It's been a very useful tool for me in order to be able to catch some of the music that I love. And I hope that it's useful for all of you too. Thank you very much. And please continue to help me promote local area live music by sharing this link to www.gigigator.com on your Facebook page.